Hey guys, this is Blueset. How's it going? Welcome to episode 13 of my Let's Play series here on the DataCraft server. There's no really true official name other than the Daedalus 822 fan server. Survivor server, mind you. But still, I am here at the Double Cave Spider Spawner here in my well-lit mineshaft areas. And I'm going to be working on getting this entire area set up. And, I should have brought another axe. Pickaxe. That's not going to work. No, there is wood here. Anyways, what's going on? Well, I'll be working down here, making the necessary preparations of making this spawner. And, yeah, that's going to be just enough. Of course, clearing off everything else. Got some fences here. I got some wood. I'm pretty much good to go. And I already marked out the center of where the two overlaps. And so long as I can actually go about and find that 8 blocks from here, I should be good to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. There's that 8. Just really light up that area. I don't want to be having cave spiders, going about murdering me as I'm working down this area. That would not be fun. Anyways, what's been going on since I have done a proper video? I've been busy, and I'm going to be busy even more. Yes. In fact, I'm going to be so super busy that it's not going to be funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 8, right. Okay, good. That's the center. Right. Okay, So what's been going on with this server? My view of state of the server. The state of the server has actually been doing pretty well. We're actually getting to a point of where everyone's ready for 1.8. Everyone wants 1.8 to be launched and ready to go. And I do not blame them. I am ready for it as well. 1.8 is something worthwhile to get. And, let's see here. What are some of the things that 1.8 is going to be bringing to us? Well, other than new blocks and a few new mechanics and a few new monsters, only a few, mind you, there's actually not really going to be much to it. We are going to have a few instances of, people going to complain about, oh, you're in my zone. Well, yeah, that's going to actually happen. And it's going to happen quite a lot. So, what's been everyone doing? Let's see here. Working on this, we are actually planning on making a giant data statue to complement the Caliph statue that is there on town. Now, this is going to be a ambitious project because if we can get this before 1.8 hits, and definitely before the server gets over to 1.8, that would be fantastic. But again, it's questionable. Now, I'm trying to work on this. Getting this all nice, neat set up. Okay, not really nice and neat, but it's just neatened up, nicened, in a sense. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I never worked on a double spawner before, so this is going to be fun. Now, especially a cave spider spawner. I do have some cactuses on me. In fact, I'm going to need to expand this area out a bit. In fact, looking at this is all good. It's far enough away where those nasties don't pop up and say, I would eat your flesh. No, we're not going to have that. We're going to have a nice, calm environment of doing... There. There's my ender chest. Put all the resources I've collected thus far into a chest. Perfect. Get the water buckets out of the way. And start unloading a few things. Yes, this is literally my entire shopping list full of stuff. Stuff. Lots of stuff. And yes, I do plan on making a portal. I do plan on making a few other things, actually. But mainly a portal and, yeah, a giant portal room. Because not far from here is an actual zombie spawner. And I'm going to go about and make a spawning pad, well, not a spawning pad, a zombie purification station. So that is going to be a fun thing. Let's see, now from the center here is like literally an 8x8, which is, this is the 8. Technically they both go up to here, so this is like where they both intersect. Yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, right where that is. Cool. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I forgot. This is right underneath another section of the area. Well, that'll be a lot more string for me to collect and clear out everything here. I'm like the only idiot on this server that actually will collect lapis. Some people actually will collect lapis anyways. But I'm like the only one who will. 2, 3, boom. Yeah, I am doing all this because, well, let's face it, some proper lighting would not be a bad thing. So this is where the center, and you can stand here. They all come swarming in, down, shoot down, and boom, they'll get squishified by the cacti standing here, and you'll walk away. There'll be like a switch over here somewhere. I haven't figured out how. The center will be the glowstone lamp where you will stand here and activate. It's either that or like one forward, I'm not sure. But I know that it has to be within 16 blocks of the player to activate both spawning pads. Because, like this. So, that's something like that. So see, that's the center right there. I got all these areas lit up like mad. See how the spiders are spinning? The spawner. See? Spinning, spins. Spin, spin, spin. Yep, spin. Spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, right here will be, that's the middle. Technically, right here is still 7 in a sense, I'm not sure. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe like over here. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to mess with the idea a bit around. Anyways, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I know it's going to be repeat, clear the area, plan it out, plan your stages and whatnot. So I'll get back to you guys when I actually clear out the area. Well then, I got a lot done. Look at this place, a lot empty. I'm going to have to take out a few sections, especially that. But this is pretty much almost done. Now all I gotta do is lay in the groundworks of how I'm gonna have this all hooked up. Mainly, I found the exact appropriate location where to stand for both spawners to activate, which is fantastic. I had a bit of an incident of a creeper just popping out of nowhere, and of course having a, Spidey, going about and ruining my day. I know, I'm not Data. Anyways, let's see here. Where did I put all, where in the world have I put all of my glowstone at? Here are spiders, but it's too far away for those to activate. No, it's just far enough for them. Okay. Oh, I need the glowstone lamp. Because I have the ideas. Yes, I found the ideas. This torch here is the edge one can actually be at. And so, I decided to make it so that it's roughly right here. You stand here. This is where both spawners will actually be. Theirs is the kill zone, making the gap 3 wide, because why not? And go from there. So you stand on here, and voila, they'll go down. Now this is the farthest reach. See? Farthest reach, and I can have the switch for the on and off. And that's pretty much about it on this. I mean, of course there will be the glass here on this wall. You can see to the point. Right, so the line here will signify where you need to stand for the optimal spawn. Of course, any further from this point, it turns off. Step over here, you only get 1 active. Step over here, again, 1 active. This is by far the most optimal point for it to go. Of course, glass wall here. And I have a few segments where I need to work on to get pretty much this done. Basically, this here, where you're seeing on this here, is going to be the wall. It's going to be smaller, but you have so much space for them to spawn in. And literally it's not really going to constrain their spawning rates, but it will make a difference. 2 will spawn, and they'll go in, and then boom, to a killing pit here. I'm going to have a very simple killing pit, nothing too elaborate, and we'll go from there. Well, the darndest thing, I don't have enough smooth stone, and let alone stone brick to continue the work. So 2 birds with 1 stone. I got a ton of cobblestone, but I need more smooth stone, and I got a ton of stone bricks. So guess what's going to be used up? Yep. I'm going to fill up at least half of this, and then good to go on it. I need a smooth stone because I need it for the repeaters. And now, you may be wondering, why so much for repeaters? For the smooth stone. Well, simple. Smooth stone requires Oh, repeaters require smooth stone. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, people. And get that going. And okay, there you go. Now, considering that I already have a Dragon Horde ton of materials to begin with, might as well go about and making them. What happened to that one bar? There you are. So yeah. While I'm over here, I expanded out a little bit. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Because when going down this way, I'm heading towards the 0 line. I need to go away from the 0 line because guess what? That's where spawn is at. See, east in that way is spawn. I'm not kidding about that. I may be at like several thousand, just 1,000 blocks away from it, but I'm still close enough of where people will extend the community line to go to spawn. So you can see about that. Yep, it's a long progress, but hey, at least it keeps me busy. Anyways, I'll show you the progress as soon as all this is done. Alrighty, now that I got that all taken care of, let me show you what I got so far. See? All of this lighting is now set up, in a sense. I'm still trying to put in the last few details in, like getting the ceiling all right and whatnot. I know it's not going to be exactly how I wanted, but it will be how I want it to be. I know, so much gray in the whole mix, but let's face it, you're underground. What do you expect to do? Anyways, let me show you why I need the... Oh, there you are. The repeaters. Now, the only reason why the repeaters are here is because when you flick on the switch, it'll turn off everything else. See? Blueset, me, haha. See? I set it up just enough of where they will turn on, or at least turn off, and go through the chain. Only a few of them has been set up. Not all of them has been done. But I'm definitely going to need to protect myself. Oh. Okay, that looks good. Of course, a little bit of delay there, but I think that can be changed later on. Anyways, this will be sealed off once everything has been set up. The chest access will be probably over here, going down. And of course, here's where the kill zone is going to be at. This is actually quite large, in a sense. I mean, I haven't really planned this out, actually. Now that I think of it. Yeah, I think I haven't really planned this out that well, but hey, this is my first one. So, yeah. This is starting to look good. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8. Okay, I think I made this a bit too wide then. Yeah, I'm starting to think that too. I probably could have moved this forward a bit, having a smaller. Right, and here's the kill flow right here. The kill corral. See? Don't need to break that. Not even ready yet. In fact, just enough where they're not going to just be spawning. If they spawn as they say that, oh, bit of lag. Hello, lag. Somebody activated something. Is it safe now? No? Okay. Well, yeah, there is a bit of lag going on, but at least it's not as bad as it should be. Lag. I was thinking like putting it over here somewhere. Wouldn't be a bad thing to actually do. You know, you walk down from here, you see the area, and you walk down a couple steps, and there you go. There's a chest. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea to do. Now that I think of it. Sounds like a brilliant idea. But, let me show you the reason why that's not going to be a good idea. I mean, the chests will be probably over here fitting this area. You walk down, you know, like Link. Anyways, yeah, something like that. And I want to actually have a system of where it indicates, yeah, this is going to work, indicates whether or not I have just full capacity on the chest. You can see that, you know, bugging out because I'm too far away. Yeah. And now you're back to normal. Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and be doing that. Yeah, not much else except for probably clearing up the area. Yep. Maintenance access, staff only. You can look through here, and that's pretty much about it. Yep. Alright. I'm going to work about getting the ceiling to the specs that I want. And I will see you when I have completed that. Alrighty, here I am on the roof, on the ceiling actually. Actually, thing is, you can actually toggle weather effects on and off. Anyways, here we are. Fantastic. I got it set up. I have the ceiling the way I wanted to. All I need to do now is hunt down in the nether more glass. Or not glass, more glowstone. Alright. I disabled one part of it so the entire wall won't turn off. Luckily, this will work. Yay! That works! Fantastic! In fact, I want to test a theory that I don't need to have a repeater at the top. Actually, I would have needed a repeater anyways. So, but let me test that theory now. Yep. Now, let me go ahead and test. Perfect. And no spider spawning. Right. Perfect. Okay, I tell you what. This is by far perfect. No lag whatsoever that I can actually detect. And all it is just a simple on-off switch. Perfect. This area is practically almost done. All I gotta do is put in the signs over here, leading up to this point, and then have water coming out from here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, right. I may have to boost this down one level, and even then, I'm risking a few things. But it should be fine. If these things were closer, I would have actually had much more control of how far down these things go. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to go run off into the nether and get a large supply of... Oh, wait. I need to drop these off. Yes, I do. A large supply of glowstone. And well, tell you what. Since I'm actually going to do that, I might as well go ahead and call it, thank you so much for watching episode 13 of my Let's Play series. At least the Let's Play series on the DataCraft server. Oh. Is that slime I hear? Oh, hey, it's another Bob. You're annoying. Anyways, join me for episode 14 of me hunting down some nether quartz. Not quartz, well yeah, quartz and glowstone dust. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!